What up, Facebook? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, y'all? It has been a minute, man. It has been a minute. Welcome back. Welcome to me back, man. This little kid next door is throwing his baseball up against my fence. Oh, God. And it's popping off real loud, y'all. But it's all good. How are you guys doing today, man? I'm doing well. I cannot complain about a thing. Welcome, 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 welcome. Getting it in, man. Hey, you. We're talking. Such a perfect gentleman. I think I put this up on a drink. I don't know what I've done, man. So, am I supposed to hide this? Yes. Hey, the link is up for you guys to come on and talk on the thing. So, the professional page has been going well. It's been going on the thing, but I'm dedicated to it now to try to get it up and run it up a little bit down. Turning down some music. I got the game on the back porch. I'm actually out here just chilling out. Great color correction tonight on the theme. Just chilling out, man. Just smoking a cigar, having a good evening, man. I've had a great day. Daughter got to go to the book fair today. Bought her a bunch of books, so it's pretty cool. Uh, Setting up here, cleaned out the garage. Well, I didn't really clean it out, getting it ready, focused. You can park a car in it now. It was pretty rough before, but we got it done. You know what I mean? So it got done, and everything's looking good in it, man. Uh, I've been working on my office. I got it so nice in the thing. Man, I even listen. I went down off in my storm shelter today to make sure that I had all the essentials because it's supposed to be a bad storm tonight. We're waiting for it to come through. The wind is really picking up right now. So I'm out here on the porch just hoping we don't get, taken out by a storm, man. But it's supposed to come in tonight. Hell, rain is supposed to come through. I ain't drinking nothing special at all. That's water. Getting the water in. Hey, I want to give a shout out to my boy, Pulliam. Brother lost 58 pounds, man. I'm proud of you, Doc. I'm proud of you getting on that grind, man, and doing what you need to do. I love it. So I'm gonna make a commitment right here on my page, man, to go ahead and get after it, man. I'm gonna go and make that commitment, man. I got a couple of hernia surgery that I need to get done. I'm gonna go ahead and get that done, man. It's a lot of stuff I need to get done that I'm gonna do. But the cleaning process for us has been in the process of the garage was just like it was out of control. But sis came through. Shout out to Lawana Hickson came through, scooped up the stuff from the uh, in the U-Haul, took it off. So we're making headway, man. We're making headway. The house is looking good. I joke with Nancy all the time about the house. She's done a good job inside of it. Totally appreciate her style. She's doing a good job inside the house. Done a great job, really, actually. Got it very homely in there. But I joke, you know what I'm saying? So when I be joking, then I guess, you know. But hey, done a great job, man. So everything is coming together. I got a few things that I need to do and get done. Um, it's been great, man. It's just been a great atmosphere. It's been as far as the day. I mean, that it's been great. Life is what it is. Life is going to life, man, and it really does. It lives, and when you come around and you really have to actually be humble in some of the things that you do. You have to don't take yourself that serious, man. You cannot take yourself that serious because you know life is about compromise, especially when you're in a situation, especially when you're loving somebody. It's about compromise. So you just got to be about compromise, man. You got to work through things. You got to talk through things. Not just talk, man. You got to communicate effectively. So that's a good thing. So I'm sitting out here, man, with a cigar and a drink, and I'm just talking, man. I'm just talking. I haven't done it in a while. Life is good. Life is a blessing, man. Every day I wake up and I live the life that I live. I'm thankful for it because I get another opportunity to do something different and have a great day. My daughter's looking at me through the window of the house. So we're out here doing whatever. She must have just woke up from her nap. Must be about dinner time. Y'all getting ready to hear about it now. What's up, baby? In the go in the same cabinet where the snacks are. Bottom drawer, pull it out. Don't come out because you're on your you got I'm on live. So you got your bundle stuff on. Second that cabinet where all the snacks are. That second shelf on the bottom. That's where your Pop Tarts are. All right. Yeah, I fixed that hamburger earlier because I thought we was going to tutoring, but they canceled tutoring because they thought a bad storm was coming through. So she's happy about that. So we got that out the way. So what's been going on Facebook? Talk to me, man. Talk to me. Y'all talk to me. Come on here, man. I put it out there. I put a post out there from the beginning to talk about what we're doing, how we're doing it. I got to charge my iPad. I'm getting ready to start making flyers. I'm getting ready to post this thing out. I'm gonna get ready to do this thing. As soon as I get everything up and running, I'm gonna bring on Greta Knox. Listen, this lady has some amazing, amazing pieces of jewelry, man. Uh, I want to introduce you to this lady so that you can get your style game up, man. Incredible pieces of jewelry. So I ordered me my first piece from her. Uh, I ordered my first piece from her, and I am waiting for that to come in. Uh, so I'm gonna, I'm looking forward to getting the piece. My boy Larry, man, he already orders pieces from this person, and it's really nice stuff. Really nice stuff. So we're gonna get our flyers up. Get her on a podcast with us, and invite her into one of the Talking with Tommy so she can talk about some of her stuff. So she can show some of her stuff on this podcast, man. So we're gonna start doing stuff like that. Y'all hear that? That was the win. Yeah. Sound like it's trying to pick this thing up and take it to another level, man. But if it do, y'all will see me scatting up off of here. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna see me getting it because I don't want no parts of that, man. The storm is coming through. I'm getting ready to zip down the hatches, man. Let it rain and do whatever. It's supposed to rain. It's supposed to be starting raining here shortly. If I'm not mistaken, the rain's supposed to come in about 9. And it's supposed to last, if I'm not mistaken, let's look at it. So it's supposed to last, well, maybe it's not going to rain anymore. So maybe we got past the rain, I think we got past the rain. So we got past the rain. We're supposed to have wind up until like 8:21. So it's the rest of the day. So no, it said the rest of the day. So it is. It's gonna last until midnight. So the wind's gonna be here till midnight. I'm trying to see what the precipitation part is saying. So the storm is not up there. It's in the Watauga area. So the storm is coming on, yes, the Watauga side, Stillwater area. So we're on this side down here where Moore and Norman is. Oklahoma City, Moore and Norman. OU is down on this side, so you're not going to get, unless I'm reading this wrong. So it's showing the storm coming through. It's 80 degrees right now, though, outside, but it doesn't feel 80 because the wind is blowing. So you're getting a precipitation that's coming through. So we're getting ready to see what the storm is going to come through and what it's going to look like. Everybody's watching the Weather Channel here in Oklahoma, trying to see what the storm is going to do. I don't know what it's going to do. You kind of watch the weather. You know what I mean? So you watch the weather. That's what I'm trying to pull up now and try to see what. So I'm watching that to see what's going on with the live weathercast and the storms. So I'm watching that. It's going towards central Oklahoma, Oakwood. So it doesn't look like it's going to come our way. That's what it's looking like. So maybe we'll get past this without anything. But it's just it's been consistent rain. It's been consistent days and days of this and days of that, and we just been dealing with it. So that's Oklahoma life, baby. It's a storm shelter life. You know what I mean? That's what it is. So in here in a little bit, we're gonna go grab us something. We had burgers last night, man. Mixed them up with some Lipton onion and mushroom. Man, those burgers were so good, man. They were really good. They were really good. They were really good. They were really good, man. So when you coming in and you coming through, hey, come hang out with us, man. Come talk with us. Come spend some time with us. We got to get our thing up, our traffic up to what we're doing. Veterans, what's up? So we're gonna start making our little jazzy pages again with the veterans, PSSITA Cigar Club. Hey, love you guys, man. I love my veterans, man. You guys are the epitome of what life is about, man. So my boy hit me to this thing. I want to tell all Oklahomans that are veterans. Um, it's flag posts for veterans, and if you want to get a flagpole put in your yard, this organization will do it for free. So I think it would be cool. Of course, I got to check with the missus to see if it's okay or if she would want one. I already have the one thing hanging on the front of the house, the little flagstaff thing. But the actual flagpole, I think, would be cool. I mean, I'm kind of like, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's free to veterans. So that would be an awesome thing to be able to get that done, get it put in. So I'm going to put in my request to see if I can get one put in mine. After I check with the missus, of course, to be able to do that. And hey, if I get clearance, man, I guess we'll put one up somewhere, maybe. Man, I think that's pretty cool. I like Old Glory, man. I support Old Glory. I rock with Old Glory. You know what I'm saying? I know some people don't rock with Old Glory, but I do. So that's that. I was trying to smoke a sweet cigar, man. Acid Cuba Cuba. I cannot smoke it, man. I'm sorry. My palate is done. I tried to get it the closest I've come to completing I just left a whole half a cigar, man. I hate wasting cigars, man. I really do. I hate it. Even though I had a good haul, man, I still I hate messing with cigars and wasting them. So we back, man. Pull out my drip a little bit. So what's been going on, yo? I am uh, doing a. What can I think of the name of this man? Um, I can't think of the name of this brand. You got a V cut, straight cut, punch. I don't know why I couldn't think of that, man. That thing, it was slipping my mind of what kind of thing I was putting on the cigar. You always try to toast the end of your cigar, and look, God is good, man, all the time, y'all. So we sitting up in here tonight, just talking a little bit, a cigar and a drink. It's just a conversation, man. It's not anything that's pressing or anything going on in anybody's lives or anything like that, man. It's just I'm just spending time because I can spend time. I got this time right now, but I'm gonna start doing this at certain times, set times. I'm gonna invite some people on here. I've been saying I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it now because I really do want this to take off. I want to help veterans on these pages. I do want to talk to people and have this interaction and doing whatever because I haven't been coming on. It's kind of fell off a little bit. But look, it's all good, y'all. We all out here in this world together. We're trying to make it. We're trying to make this thing do what it does. Uh, I want some wings, y'all. So I think I will end up getting some wings. Yes. Now this is here it comes. It's coming now. So maybe central location. We may get some weather. I'm looking at and watching the storm and tracking it. So we may get something down in this area from what I saw on the weather thing. So I'm going to jump back over to KOCO and see what's happening because I'm concerned. You like want to see this, So you'll see what's going on and see what they doing. Live breaking news of it. So we'll see what's happening. Let's watch it live and see what happens, y'all. See what's happening if we can get it to come up and listen to it. I don't know. Maybe you won't be able to hear me while I'm watching it, but I'll keep it off because it's coming through the computer. So I don't know if you can hear me while I'm talking on the computer. I don't know. But the live radar, let me see what he's saying, man. Okay. Man, these guys are looking bad in some areas. Wow. That's pretty amazing, y'all. I'm going to KOCO. If you're on KOCO, you can see it. Man, bruh. That look like that's something getting ready to come. Oh, man. I can't believe, man, this is crazy, man. We've had so many storms over the last couple of days that it's not even funny, man. So I'm gonna see if I can share this, man, so y'all can see this. Let me see if I can share a screen. That'll see us. Let me see if I can do that. Uh, let me see. Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna see if I can share this with y'all, man. This is good. Oh, share screen. That's it.
to Lacey here.
So there it goes,
moving
right
to the
there.
east here, and then also watching that cell right there. That is going to be west of Hitchcock here, north of Watonga. So all of these storms are now beginning to see that low-level jet here really begin to increase their rotation. And so as we look at all of these storms, all of these are really taking off, even these that we have down by Putnam, where we have Buck, Chris, and Nick Smith right now. So there's a lot that's really starting to take off. It kind of feels like we have reached a point here where the threat levels are really ramping up. Jonathan, what do you see?
I have concerns about the Watonga storm that Steve is on. Everything I see on radar is telling me this storm is really ramping up, and I know Steve is kind of flanking it. That's kind of a hard area to get around because that's where Romano State Park is. There's a lot of winds in the road as you go from Watonga up to Hitchcock. But it visually, or I'm sorry, on radar has a very strong signature. I have some products that I use on the side that I don't show on air, and a product that is called normalized rotation. And there's a really tight area rotation. I've circled it on the radar there, and that's going to be literally, Steve's in a really good spot. It's going to be about 3 miles to his northwest, but it's moving east. And so Steve, as he comes along and kind of doglegs through that area, when he makes the final turn north to Hitchcock and he looks back to the northwest, he'll have some really good structure up in there.
I really don't know how
and Damon, the storm that Sky 5 is on, a couple things. It's a rain wrap tornado. Sky 5, if look at the inflow too, here's what I don't like. So I circled the circulation, which is going to be 2 miles northwest of Lacey. The inflow into it, and I've heard Chase say, "Oh, we're getting pulled in the storm." That tells me the storm is pulling in, and it's pulsing. And my concern is that this is going to produce another area rotation, another tornado just to the north of Lacey, and that's going to move towards Bison. I know Michael Armstrong is near Wacomas, and it's coming at him. He knows what he's doing, but I know Michael's listening. But Michael, that's a really tight area or strong area rotation coming your way, Mike.
Yeah, and watching that, I mean, Lacey, this thing is just knocking on the doorsteps on the west side of town. So Lacey really wants you in your tornado shelter right now, and even for the community of Bison, that is going to be north of Hennessy. But this is a pretty significant radar couplet. And as we mentioned before, the storm has been exhibiting, it's been showing signs of rotation there for a bit. And then right when we hit about 6:45, things really took off. And it feels like a lot of our storms may start to do that. Real quick, Jonathan, let's just pull on out, show the big picture as far as what's happening here. So tornado warning here north of Kremlin. That storm, let's just get an update on this cell real quick just to see what's going on with this storm that's going to be up in northern Garfield County. We have Derek on this storm right now, and it's still, it's not rotating nearly as tight, but it's there. I mean, you can definitely see it right now, that inflow that's coming. Let's check in with Derek real quick. Derek, what do you see?
Yeah, Damon, the rotation's definitely not what it was. Now, the storm has kind of been ingesting these little showers that have gone up out in front of it. Sometimes that'll cause a temporary weakness, but then a lot of times they'll actually intensify more after that. So we've kind of been waiting on that to happen. We did have some nickel, maybe quarter-size hail in Pond Creek, but overall, really, the storm is not nearly as strong as it was, say, about 20 or 30 minutes ago. But we're continuing to track it off to the east here, and we'll let you know if anything changes. Back to you.
Okay, we know you're going to continue to watch that one real closely. Again, this is going to be the tornado warning that we have ongoing right now up in Jefferson and Pond Creek, and that is going to be down by the Kremlin area. Let's go out to Shane Helton right now. Shane, what do you see?
Damon, we're pretty much watching the same storm. We're actually just east of Pond Creek, and you can see that there's some scud clouds here that kind of look like funnels. But as of right now, they haven't really done a whole lot. We're keeping a real close eye on them. There's another area also, though, up by Medford that we've been watching real closely. It looks like it's been making a lot of funnels, too. However, it's just not when you look at the radar, it's nothing near like what we're watching over the Pond Creek area. But we're keeping an eye on it. If anything happens, we will definitely be hollering at you. Back to you, Damon.
Okay, we know that you will here. So southeasterly winds are really picking up. Let's go back down to our just line of tornado warnings that we now have taken off here that are going to be down from down towards O'Keene. And as you make your way basically down all the way down towards Elk City. So Here's Lacey right now, and still watching that couplet. Sky 5 is looking right into this. I mean, this would be pretty strong here, about just a mile or two north of Lacey. So there's Sky 5. Here's Storm Command. Both of them looking into this. This is still going to be tucked up in rain. Let's go out to Michael Armstrong. Michael, what do you see from Storm Command?
Yeah, you're right. Unfortunately, no visibility on the tornado. If it is there, obviously a very, very significant radar couplet. This is one of the things where our investment in radar and the radar technology that's developed over the years is so helpful, because we can pinpoint even where the tornado's at, even if we can't see it visually. But I do believe if we stay right over here near Bison, Damon, we will potentially have a view of a large tornado here coming at us, and we'll have to meander around it because the roads here are not good. It's raining a lot. It would be easy to get stuck. So we're going to probably have a very short-term view of it, and then we'll move back around again east of it and try to get another view here a little later on. Kyle, I want to find a place to stop up here once we get closer to Bison.
Okay, we're gonna be watching this storm as it's making a run up towards Bison here. So let's go back over to the radar. Bison 733. Let's go out to Sky 5. Chase, we see these strong winds getting pulled into the storm. Rotation near Lacey. Chase, what do you see up in the air?
They coming, man.
Yeah, Damon, we're looking right back to the northwest towards Lacey, and I'm looking underneath me, and I'm looking at those tall fields. That wind is really, like you said, that inflow is really strong, pushing us towards the northwest, and so that's really feeding the storm. We keep zooming in. There's a dark area right there that was a little bit of a lowering, but it doesn't look like it's too close to the ground. It doesn't look like it has enough structure to it to be able to have enough rotation to touch the ground. But if there's anything in there, and I know that there is something in there, it is definitely rain wrapped and it's tucked back in there. But we continue to watch this, because if there's any damage out there from those tornadoes that move through there, and I know you were seeing a lot of that on radar, we're going to definitely be able to see it from up here in Sky 5. But still a lot of lightning in this storm, Damon. It's far from over.
Yeah, it definitely is far from over, and still watching these storms, because also watching another cell that is just southwest of this that is really pushing out some pretty strong winds, and that's where we have Steve Carano. As a matter of fact, here's your area of spin that is north of Watonga, right where Steve is. Let's go out to Steve. Steve, what do you see from your vantage point?
Okay, I'm in Hitchcock, Damon, and this storm means business. It looks like it might be becoming a little bit more outflow dominated, especially on the south side. So the circulation would be getting wrapped up in rain here just a little bit, but the circulation, you see my lightning strikes there to the right of the screen there, and that's Hitchcock, a water tower. And so the circulation would be just right about here. And so we're getting a west wind here, and it is rocking. And so this may be outflow on this side of the storm, and this would be moving into the north side of Hitchcock right now.
So, yeah, and we can definitely see that strong surge of winds that's coming in with this. And so, Steve, you're looking right into this. We're going to keep in close contact with you on Steve. Again, here's some strong winds that are just surging right into Hitchcock here. Yeah, that definitely looks like the winds on the backside of the storm here surging out. So we're going to be watching this one here and see if anything can begin to pick back up and begin to rotate. But right now,
I don't think
at 7:09, this storm is a big one right now. And so Storm Command is down by Bison. Look at that couplet right there, northeast of Lacey. That is your rotating segment right there, just northeast of Lacey. And this is going up to the northeast. That would be debris right there, that little minimum, that little drop in the radar. And so definitely, at least there's some debris in there. That's what has triggered this to be confirmed tornado. But look at that couplet. I mean, that right there would be your tornado. And so this is now crossing in the southern Garfield County. And so what do you see, Jonathan?
This is crazy, man.
I think that's old mezzo that I just circled. That's old circulation. There's a new area of circulation forming. There may be a new area to watch right up in here. So gonna have to watch that. That happens. The old mezzos get pulled in. Then you get a new one that forms, and Sky 5 is right there. And so we're gonna have to watch
Had a
the
new
upper
TV
left-hand
cover,
corner
man.
is
The
the
TV
old
cover was
circulation,
great.
rain wrap
It
tornado,
flows up,
new area
and
circulation
close
forming,
it up.
strong inflow
But
notch right in here
great,
too.
man. I
So
mean,
let's watch this area now west
It's
of
good.
Hennessy. Sky
And-
Five's right there, and you can see them kind of
Nothing else
panning
is
back
getting
and
going
forth. And
on.
they're it's real
I
dirty.
got a,
It's a real gungy rain
some
wrap
yellow
circulation, but let's keep
Try
on
to keep
watching.
away.
By the way, speaking of watching, something I just
Five,
noticed
but you know
Jonathan's
what
pulling out here.
So-
Let's go all the way out there. I think where Nick Smith is.
I'm gonna turn that one off, y'all, and come back on. Going to the page and mute that down. But I just wanted to, show a little bit of what we experience here in Oklahoma on those type of things. So I was just dropping that in, doing whatever. Hey, I'm gonna come back in just a minute without all the storm coverage and all that stuff like that.